Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo. Welcome back to my channel, and this is my Sunday night podcast where I get to talk about life and toys. And tonight it's going to be a lot of fun because this is going to be like just a celebration of unboxing toys, having fun. There's a lot of different topics for us to hit on tonight. Just so you do know, I do have a question of the day. I remembered, so Emma Kinney, when you pop in here, I did remember to give a question of the evening. So for tonight, it's going to be, have you noticed your collecting habits changing recently? Just kind of a broad question. I know that for myself, I felt it coming out of ChrisCon. So the last, closing in the last couple of months, I've definitely slowed. I've changed even again from the 52 challenge. So again, it's just I'm feeling that cyclical change. And we're going to talk to some friends tonight. So real quick, we already got my fellow toy daddy No Chewing in the house. D. Blake Mix, what's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out and bringing in my first guest of the evening. So let's get this thing going right away. You know him, Simon Toast. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Simon?
Hey, man. How are you?
I am fantastic. I mean, it's a Sunday night, and I get to now have this block of time in my life where I get to talk to my friends about things I really love, and I don't have 4-year-olds interrupting me or like it's my just 2-hour block of time now to just get my thoughts out.
There you go. Yep. You gotta have it.
Yeah. So you know what? Let me cue this up. I gotta let the people know. I'm always saying, I don't pretend everybody sees everything I do on Instagram. And you, my friend, I mean, if people missed it, it's just because maybe they're not into Mezco. I don't know, but you had a very big week. I got to bring these things up for you because this is so cool. So hold on, there we go. So I'm gonna bring up your account just to show off some pictures here. Ooh, and we got another friend. Oh, he's gonna want to see these too. Hey, you know him, everyone, as the best voice in toys. This is the sixth man. Here he is, 88 Figs. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Dude, it's so great. I told you I was writing you off for this Sunday. You're going to, what was it, Disneyland with the wifey today, right?
Yeah.
And you're here. Yeah. I'm so happy. This is great. Thanks for rallying.
our age very much showed because we got like 4 hours into it, and we're like, all right, I think it's time to go home. The feet's hurting. It's hot.
That's hilarious, and I feel that very, very much. So I get it. So 88, I was just real quick gonna shout out our boy Simon here because he had the honor of rolling out Slugfest. So he looks amazing, dude. Why don't you start us off? Tell us a little bit about that whole experience, because if for those of us that are toy photographers, like working for companies or getting to showcase a product, like these are our goals. So yeah, what was it like? What was start to finish? Give us the breakdown.
Well, it's really interesting because there's not a whole lot of communication. Can you imagine that with Mezco? It was one of those things. I don't know if this had anything to do with it, but we had discussed in the past, like really putting ourselves out there. So like, I think you had told me about Diamond Select, and then I'd reached out to them, and then I'd reached out to other companies like, here's my spiel, here's my account, like have a look if you'd like. I'd love to work with you in some capacity. And so, I don't know if that had anything to do with it. It was cool that Mezco didn't just leave me on red, and they didn't just ignore it. They said like, hey, we'll keep you in mind for something, we'll keep you in mind. That was basically it.
Right.
And then, I don't know. It had been probably like 3 or 4 months since I'd sent that. And they just reached out and they said, hey, we love your photography. Would you like to work on a project?
That's so cool.
And
so that had to feel good from a confidence, right? Like, I mean, you had previously touched base. This is now so long, like they thought of you, Simon. Like I keep telling you, your work is so good. It's so ridiculously good.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't know if I agree all the time, but
no, your work. I mean, come on, look at this picture. Really, like these two. I mean, like just going with this stuff. but your stuff has been it's always been wonderful. But I mean, it truly is. It's spectacular, man. Oh, I didn't even get to like this one yet. That's awesome.
It's
But
like,
I mean,
for for lack of like giving a way better articulated comment, it looks like a Mezco promo photo, like the way you executed. So when you pop those in, I thought you were just reposting like, oh, he's really hyped about this figure. But then when everyone starts saying, yo, congrats, I was like, oh shit, he like shot some of the shots for it. I was like, that's dope, man. Big congrats.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. There was a funny moment on Facebook in the group. I posted that picture because they were like, post it online. You have to do it. So I had to turn all of my stuff in, like at the beginning of September. So I got the figure. I had the weekend to shoot it, and so I was like stressed out. I like built that wall diorama thing. I built a bunch of stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I made like a boxing ring out of dowel rods and a piece of foam and some twine. Like I spent a lot of time just making stuff. I built like a shelf, like in that other picture. But anyway, I had to turn everything in pretty early. But like I said, the communication basically was like, we like your stuff. Would you like to work on a project? Yes. Okay. Fill out this NDA.
Okay.
Right, okay. Yeah. Perfect. Can fill out the NDA. And then they're like, okay, get that done as soon as possible. And then we'll send you a brief after a while. So, they sent me the brief talking about the character, probably like I got that before I got him. Like I said, I was sitting there like, if you have the FedEx app and you have the thing turned on where you're going to inform messaging or whatever, like you're going to know if a label is created. So I see this like Mezco label show up. It's like a FedEx 2-day thing, but it's held in Fife for like 5 days. It's a 2-day shipping. It's sitting there for 5 days. And I got to the point I was like, man, I don't know when I'm going to get this thing. Like, I'm kind of worried because I think I got it like the Friday before the photos were due. So, I was a little stressful. And plus, you want it to be impressive, right? You want it to be a good photo. You want not only to impress Mezco Toys, but to impress everybody that's looking at it. So it was a lot of stress.
And you had recently D Amazing on your podcast, and like we all know D, and like I know that I would want to like make him proud too. So I'm sure that was in the back of your mind. Like they use D Amazing, like his stuff we know is just spectacular. So dude, I feel you, man. But you did it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like look at this stellar work. Like stellar work. Yeah.
Thank you. And D is like the nicest guy because I wrote something on Facebook. I was like, hey man, it's like we kind of collaborated. And he was like, don't say kinda, we did. He was like, don't shortchange yourself. We did collaborate on this with everybody else. So it was super cool. It was cool to see what other people had done as well. Cause I knew it wasn't just me. Like I knew that they had most likely sent this out to other people just because that's what they had done in the past. But one of the funniest interactions I had, and I get why D gets kind of frustrated with people in general in these groups, is two things happened. One, this didn't happen a lot, but one, somebody comments on my picture like, instead of a congratulations, which I don't need from everybody. I don't need that from everybody, but like, hey, nice photo would be nice. But instead of that, it was like, this figure looks like ass. And it's like,
therefore I don't like you.
Yeah. And the figure doesn't represent me. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get in a deal with Mezco. I have nothing in it except for this photo. But it was like, go somewhere else with that. You know what I mean? Like this is my moment. This is my post.
Right.
This isn't Mezco's post.
Right.
This is my post on my page.
Right.
Like
well,
go
at least they said the figure looks like ass. Like they're like everything about this is just ass. Yeah. And you should be ashamed.
Forgive them, Simon. They know not what they do.
And I mean, y'all know how it is. Like I felt this myself. I'm not immune to it. Like you see work that There he is.
Just let him be ready. There you go.
What up, J Shot?
This figure looks like ass.
Yes.
Jesus.
But I mean,
I don't know what's going on.
How's it going, man?
Oh.
Y'all probably
hey
know how it
guys.
is,
Hi.
So,
Sorry,
uh,
I was just busy commenting. I was just busy commenting on this post. This figure looks like ass. It's just the way you said it. This figure looks like ass.
So ridiculous.
That was the only way I could hear it and not cry.
Yeah. It's like you guys remember The Critic? Like way back in the day, The Critic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It stinks. Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
That's great. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And you know what?
oh.
So, Simon, shout out to you. You mentioned the other people that got to do it. So, I know, again, two of these guys are my buddies too, but Agent Gomez. So, congratulations, Jake. Again, just spectacular to get that chance. I know he was super stoked when I talked to him too. And then Toy Mirth, our boy Anthony, TPC Discord moderator, but he killed it too. And he's another one that, again, there's like, Mezco definitely has a preferred look to their photos,
right?
And
definitely.
it is a hyper realism. There is just like a lighting and a look that, like, again, not that it's all the same, but it's just. Yeah. So 88, you know what I'm talking about. It's an intangible. It's a hard thing to describe because these are the three of you. This is a perfect, I feel like, way of comparing. Like, these are all three. You guys have three separate, distinct styles. I know. When it's an Agent Gomez pick, I know it's a Simon Toast. I know it's a Toy Mirth, but it's in the same vein, in a Mezco vein, and that's all I'm trying to say. Simon, does that make sense? Are you? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
because I don't want to be insulting. I'm just saying.
Well, it's like
you're doing great, Yimbo. You're doing great. We got it. Yeah.
when you're like when you apply for a job, for instance, right? You're not gonna if the job itself is to deal with like painting houses, you're not gonna put on your resume like, oh, I don't know, I clean toilets. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're gonna put all your experience. So same with toy photography. You're trying to get involved with Mezco. You better shoot the way Mezco's advertising their stuff. They're not gonna.
Yeah. So
that
that's perfect.
totally
That's
makes
perfect.
By the way, shout out to that fourth guy too that we don't know, but like he got credited.
Oh my bad! Oh my god!
Yeah.
See, now this is my fault. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Well,
No.
And that guy, I don't think he was actually in that post because I remember looking at it because I was curious who else had worked on it. So he did a claymation or like a stop motion deal.
Yes.
So I don't know if he was in that post. But it was pretty cool. That Mezco even said, like, in that post, they said, go to the creators page.
Yeah.
And he said,
this is it. My apologies.
That was awesome.
Yeah. They said Instagram destroyed the quality. Go check them out. So that was cool.
Just Jay made it, so that's it. He has his tags turned up because I was trying to like congratulate him too. Some people I've never had personal contact with, so I was like, I didn't want to be like, hey, here's three of my friends, nice job, and here's a person that I've never spoken to. So no, I tried to reach out, but he's got settings with his account. But again, really spectacular. This stop motion stuff is crazy. Brilliant. I have followed him previously, but you know how you guys know sometimes, like if it's a person you're not talking to, the algorithm shows you who you're talking to. Let's be honest, like that's
his style was very, when I looked at it, was like, this is like a 90s stop motion, like everything about it. It was very nostalgic for me, looking at it, the style. But yeah, I think that I definitely was trying to, I didn't want to do anything stock. Like I had, there were a couple shots that I'd done that I was like, this shows off the figure, but I want to do a little bit more than that. And it was like, when I sent them the photos, I was like, what do y'all think? We good? We good with this? They were like, they said, yeah, we're going to show them to Mez and then we'll let you know. And then they got back to me and they were like, Mez loves them. And I said, okay, is there one in particular? Because I sent them like 8 photos, all different, except for, because they had put stipulations like don't show any other licensed stuff. They just say licensed stuff in there. I wasn't sure if I could even use like Mezco licensed stuff. I know that seems like a little weird, but maybe they didn't want me to show off any accessories that didn't go with him.
Right.
So like some photos, like that second one where he's checking out all the Rumble Society stuff on the shelf, I did do one with just like his stuff on the shelf, which I didn't like as much, but I sent that. And I asked him, I was like, is there one that I should lead with? And they were like, nah, man, just whatever you want to do. They all look good. So that was nice. And it was funny because that was the most interaction that I'd had one-to-one quickly on their Instagram. Like I would message them and they would message me right back. I was like, what is this life? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall the experience was really cool. And you know, we got to keep the figure, and the figure is really nice. He's cool. I like him a lot. I you know, I was super excited when it was that one. I was like, oh
yeah,
shit, like, this is the one that I want.
And now you have a really cool memory tied to it too.
Yeah, it's dope. I really enjoyed working on that, and it was cool to work with other people. Oh, the other thing I was going to say, on Facebook, somebody posted, like I posted the picture, and same as you, 88, where they were like, they probably just thought I was reposting something, because they were like, I wonder if he has cybernetics underneath his unitard or his whatever jumpsuit. And I was like, no, he doesn't. And he was like, how would you know from these pictures? I was like, because I took the fucking pictures.
You should have you should have responded with a video of you like holding it, like because it's not there.
Man, this is why I don't talk to people that way. Like I just never, I have confidence in like aspects and things that I can do, and I have aspects of my personality or whatever that I'm confident. I don't have the confidence to walk through life like that, talking to people. And now,
it's not even talking; it's through a keyboard. So of course people are just like wild out.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I don't even think it's confidence, right? It's just like it's like the attitude of that. Yeah.
Well, in his defense, maybe he thought that I was doing the same thing, talking out of turn.
Right.
You know, it's like, look at the name. Like,
I mean, it is
OP.
What would you know? This picture's ass. What would you know?
To be fair, we all know people in our community that like that is the thing. So like to that person's maybe they're just conditioned that way.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't take any offense to it more than like, look at the name, dog. Like,
by the way, we have some more friends in the house. I wanted to go back and shout out our boy Sir Dork because he just got married.
Yeah,
Congratulations! Last few days. Congratulations to Jared and Harleen. That is awesome. We got the other Sentinel here in the chat. Is the Macho Toy? What's going on, buddy? Cox Creates here. Maybe we might see a Cox Create pop in tonight. Who knows? And we got Clintastic 4 in the house. What's going on, Clint? We got Panthro 504. Hello. And Macho, what are you talking about? Oh, the Deso Locker. Was I missing something?
The Deso Locker was in one of the shots. That's all. He was just calling it out.
Oh, God. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I still have mine set up somewhere.
Sometimes you got to be in Machu's head to understand what's going on. So.
So Simon, again, congratulations, dude. That was really great. So I know that I haven't prices, you know, it's in the right ballpark for what I would buy a Sluggo. I don't know if I'm making the dive though.
Do you need to see it?
Yeah. Let's do it, man.
Are you allowed to review it? Like,
I mean,
yeah. How would you know? How would you know though?
Like, yeah. How would I know?
How would you know?
So yeah, I mean, he's pretty massive. He's pretty big. So
is he holding your car keys? Oh,
so he comes with like this anvil on a chain. One of the big things that I kept telling people, let me get this off here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Simon, if you don't mind. So you get the larger layout here, buddy.
Oh, gross. Anyway, so one of the things that everybody was like, is that a Bluto body? And yes, it is a Bluto body. I have in my opinion, he moves around a little bit better than the Bluto that I have. Like, I don't know. He does. I mean, he's essentially the same. He's got short legs. He's got the single jointed knees, but I mean, he's a giant. I don't know what you want out of this character. One thing that I was telling a lot of people is like, so with Bluto, he he can't hit much of an elbow range.
Hmm.
And this guy's about the same. But what's kind of neat is like he's got these springs here.
Ooh.
On his arm because they've got this kind of cuff design. So you can kind of move that out of the way and get it a little bit farther.
Okay.
But that's the big deal. I mean,
Pretty smart.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
it's really cool engineering.
Yeah, but I mean, go ahead.
What's it say on the back? What's it say on the back? I'm just curious.
Oh, Pete's discardatory.
And we don't know Pete yet, or do we know Pete?
No, I don't know anything about Pete.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Well, thank you for showing that off, man. I mean,
I like
he
the
looks
dog.
great.
Where's
the
dog?
dog's cool. Oh yeah, where's the dog?
Yeah, let me
Show me the puppy.
Again, that stop motion was really awesome.
It was
That rolled it out. So I like in whenever it came up in chats, I was like, I know for me, I have Hawk, and I really like having Hawk, but I haven't done much with him lately. And maybe Sluggo would make me like it's tough. Like so, I'm on the fence because like he would be Hawk's tag team partner. You know,
they fit. So yeah, here's a dog. He comes with like a chain.
That's so cool.
I like the dog. He's cool. He opens right there. He's very similar. So I had problems shooting the dog because he's very similar in color to a lot of my dios. So you kind of see him there, a little more detail. But yeah, he's got it like kind of eye bolts or whatever. And his legs move. He's got the 8 legs and they all are hinged, all articulated. And he's got like double jointed head, but it doesn't move much. I did heat it up and pop it off to see if it would fit on the neck socket of Sluggo, and it does not. So that was disappointing.
What about Hawk? Is it like
I don't have a Hawk?
Oh, all right. You're like, did you ever have a Hawk? I feel like that was like a one and done, right? Brief.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did, and I kind of wanted the other one. But anyway, he's got a head very similar to Theodore Sodcutter, where it's got like the batteries and everything there.
Okay.
But this is my favorite head, but I didn't use it in any shots because people would be like, what is that? But he's got like a lamp head. So I really like that one.
Ooh.
It's like an old headlight.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just one that I really dug. So I don't know. He's a cool figure. But like I said, he's got this gaiter that fits over his neck. So that kind of gives him more of a mechanical look, but you can take it off. I was a little disappointed that he didn't have like boxer shorts under this. It's just like nothing.
Okay.
No cybernetics.
Okay.
I don't
can confirm.
Yeah. I mean, he's just naked.
Got it. How's his the torso ab crunch like? Because I never owned a Popeye Bluto, so I never
It's a pretty solid hunk, but I mean, he moves. It's not like extreme, but he does move. But I mean, I don't know. I think people get wrapped up in these things, and I don't know why they want Slugfest to like be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, right?
Yeah,
that's what I just like. I'm more out of curiosity now, but I don't like hold a figure to a certain level because it doesn't hit it. Like he's not that guy, so it's okay.
Right. I mean, he's a big, thick boy. Like he's not gonna move around that much. And I can show you. I've got a Bluto too. Hold on, let me grab him.
I think people just same thing we do with like Marvel Legends. Once they give us like the distinct awesome feature, then they're just like everything else is crap compared to it.
Right.
So they just
like he's a little bit taller than Bluto, just head wise. Not a whole lot. But in my experience, I mean, this Bluto doesn't move around at all. He's super tight at the torso, barely moves forward and backwards. His arm goes about right there. And all the articulation like you kind of do in the wrist.
Got it.
But he's got, I mean, it's the same legs, same boots.
Sure.
So I don't know. I mean, to me, it felt different enough. I thought it was a big improvement. And then the other day, I like grabbed them both because everybody was like, it's just Bluto. So I grabbed them both and kind of tested it out, and I was like, well, I guess it is kind of close, but I don't know. I still dig it.
That's great, man. I'm super torn. I'm happy. Well, not for their sake, but for my wallet. Like, it's nice that he's still available, so I didn't have to feel that rush, you know. Actually, so what's up, Simon? What were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say I think it's kind of. I do understand where some people are coming from. Like I don't know what expectation they had, because I knew seeing the reveal last year that it was going to be on Bluto body.
Right.
So I don't know what the expectation was, but I think that Mezco probably had a lot on order. And once they saw what he looked like, which is exactly like every illustration they've had of him, exactly like the promo images, people are like, oh, I don't know. He's kind of short. Like, he's bigger than every other Mezco that I have. He's just got short legs.
Right. See, that's what I mean. Like, if I've been able to pick and choose through the Rumble, so I don't have the compulsion to like complete, you know, like, but if he, you know, if I was, he looks awesome, and I would want him with the rest of my Rumble guys, you know?
Yeah.
I just pick and choose. But it's really great. So John, what about you? Are you in on Sluggo, or you're
I'm out on Sluggo.
Okay.
I think he looks cool. I think it's an interesting character. I'm not a fan of the I don't the fact that he doesn't have any cybernetics or boxer shorts. So I mean no.
That's it.
That's it. No boxer
That's the
shorts.
whole reason why.
Done. Whole reason. If he had boxer shorts, you know.
Right.
I don't know. I just it didn't reach out to me. And I don't get me wrong, I love a big chunky boy. So it just wasn't. I don't know. I think it's the head sculpt. Like, I don't like that just light look. I don't know. It just wasn't. But I'm with you, Yimbo. Like, I like that we can pick and choose.
Right.
The Rumble Society. You know, I got 2 sets of skulls. Right. Like, you know, I love the skulls. I was gifted one and I bought one. You know, I love I feel like I really love the, I don't know if I'm jumping ahead, but I really love the Gomez on a bike. I'm probably going to be in on that, you know?
Yep.
So, but yeah, I don't know. Sluggo just didn't do it for me.
It was my photos, right? It's fine.
It was your photos. It was your photos.
Okay.
I mean,
he canceled his pre-order because of
yeah. It's like, oof,
I was like, oh, this animation is great. I love what Agent Variant did with this. Oh, Simon, no,
ass.
Of course not.
Well, you know, you guys mentioned a really great segue, or John, you just did, with touching on some of these. We could really quickly.
You're welcome.
Some of these reveals, yeah, man.
He does this. He does this.
I like it. I like it. I don't know. Like, you honestly, usually this is something that would bother me, like the grayish, like black and white kind of head sculpt. But I kind of dig it. And you know, you could always trade it out. I don't know. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, did I hear that this is the same color scheme Gomez? They haven't done one of these since the last Ronin Gomez, right? Is that the one?
Yeah.
That grayed out Gomez head?
Yeah. What's the name of that one now? Lone Roach.
The Lone Roach, right? Yeah. So I mean, he looks very cool. It looks like the Eddie jacket that I just got with my cousin Eddie Bella, but I'm assuming he's gonna be with the motorcycle. I mean, like,
it looks a little different.
Fun one. Yeah,
it's got the collar with the, like, usually motorcycle jackets will have like a collar with a button
with
a strap that goes across.
Yeah.
So.
Good point. God, good eyes. See, it's almost like Mezco products.
And you do a head swap, but then you have Ghost Rider when he's not transformed.
Yes, Macho Man Agent Gomez, not Variant. My mistake.
Oh, that's right over here. Right there.
Yeah.
And by the way, thank you, No Chewing. If you guys, while you're hanging out here, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much. Toy Addict 17's in the house. What's up, Danny? And he and Unworthy, they were cracking me up on Thursday night with the Batman talk. Of course, I was like, "What? Can't I like everything?" And Danny's like, "Yes, that would be good for watch hours." Something along those lines.
I think real quick, while we're here, we need to celebrate 88's win on the roulette, right? That's what you won.
Oh yeah. You
won?
You won the selfie one?
I didn't know I won until people were like messaging me like, "Hey, you won!" I'm like, "Oh, sick!"
That's right. I was gonna ask you.
Whatever's listed here.
Well, let's see.
I haven't gotten them yet, but
let's see. 112 local, 112 Union Gomez. a collected. Let's see, the Black Skulls Death Brokers, a Barbarian booster kit, and a Doc Nocturnal hand silkscreen poster.
Wow, that's a good win.
That's a good win, man. That's some nice stuff.
You don't want that Union Gomez, let me know. So
Right. Well,
that Union Gomez, Simon, wasn't that one of your favorite Gomez figures? That Union one?
Yeah. I love that one. The new one's probably my favorite, but Union is.
Void's taking the spot now.
Yeah, man, ticks all those boxes. I love retro sci-fi, so
yeah.
Are you guys going in on this vehicle?
Oh, that's right. Well, this is a wait and see on cost. I mean, it's excellent that they're doing it. How neat it is. So nice again that we have options as collectors. Like this. Is,
yep.
So I mean, I hope it's not. So because like Valaverse is going to come in with a really, I think, community-wide, like we're happy, right? Has that been we've been happy with the price point, like the little window range he's given us?
Yeah, it's like below 200.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, like that makes everybody happy, right? So it looks similar to that, so it's gonna have to offer so much more. I mean, I don't know, it depends on the price. But we have choice.
It's a wait and see, and then I want to see what accessories or what you can do with the vehicle.
Exactly. How is it going to now be different? It's it's
you can look
competition's good.
Put it on a shelf. I bet with Mezco's attention to detail, for sure, it's going to have. I can only imagine that it's going to have like individual suspension and electronics and a bunch of other stuff. That's kind of what they do. So,
oh man.
Yeah, but Simon, I mean, like, how would you know though? Really, like, how would you?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you if I did.
So now here's my question for our rumblers here. Did they flip this? So now bad guy Siths are green and red is good. Like this is good Gomez.
No,
the red eye. This is bad Gomez. So okay, because I've been seeing.
So he's in the comic that came with the mech, he's in like one frame, and it's kind of like what would happen if Gomez got taken over by the bad guy.
Got it. Okay. So Void Gomez is the hero, and he's got his little lightsaber. This is a bad what if version.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Got it. All right, and then this guy is also evil. This is like the Vader.
Yeah, so he is actually the bad guy for Void Gomez. He was in the commercial or their video for Void, the mech.
I guess I meant, all right. Then I watched The Amazing's video, and I just went for 20 minutes. I shouldn't do this. I want it. Oh God. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, dude, that's why I don't watch. That's somebody asked me the other day, did you watch a review on that? I'm like, I can't, because then I'll be like looking for it. So if I just don't look at the reviews, I'm good.
Right.
Right. Yeah. But that's, I mean, in the comic, of course he is. He's a Krig, that guy. At the end, okay, in the Krig 88 or whatever, when one of the yellow Krigs flies up, he kills the first one, and then he turns into like the black Krig with the wings.
I think so. In like their stop motion, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking? Okay. I think I remember.
The yellow Krig that takes off in the fiction takes off, gets pulled into like the void or like the Necroverse or whatever, and gets turned into that.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know you wanted to know that.
Well, they look great. It's just like, of course I want Star Wars Mezco. like that's what this is. Oh, it's so neat. Now, who's going in on that? Or is anybody like they saw this and were immediate? Or
I think they look cool. I just feel like I can't get in it. Like it's not a need. It's like not a need or a want. Like I can't. Like I can't get into it. I'm afraid.
I simply can't.
I just can't. Well, but dude, I think it looks awesome. I love, I love I guess it's a Krig. What is it called? I don't know. I like the glowing hand is a cool effect.
Yeah.
The head sculpt looks awesome. I just can't do it. I got to be more picky choosy.
Yeah. I imagine so. I have a second void that I bought from somebody that I just sold because they couldn't get one for a good price. I was like, well, I'll just pay it for it. I'll just pay me what I paid for it, and he got it. Well, plus the shipping. But anyway, so I'll probably end up getting the dark one.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Sold, but yeah, I don't know about the other one, but I am excited about the crab guy or whatever. I kind of like that whole feel.
Oh yeah, I missed that review. Where was that one?
And
But
I
yeah,
don't
it was
know.
really just a close up on that. But yeah, I missed the crabby. Right? What did they call him? Crabby Louie? What was
Yeah,
his
something
name?
like that.
He's Krabby Louie now. I don't know. That's it. Yimbo just renamed him.
This is what happens
That's
when
it.
I'm like quickly checking reveals. I'm like, I should like just a quick peek. Crabby Louie
No,
in my head.
I love Krabby Louie. That's it. That's it.
Who's Mr. Krabby Louie?
Reminds me of the guy from Fight Club. Krabby Louie.
Yeah,
Who are
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Who am I? I'm Crab
Louie.
Lou. Who are you?
By the way, our buddy Agent Varrett George said that Vaporoni is currently his favorite Gomez. Machu is wishing 88 congrats on that prize pack, dude. That's gonna be great. I can't wait till you get it. No Chewing is also real interested in Darth Gomez. And yeah, there you go. Looks like a Krieg, right? And then Wade Creates here. What's going on, Wade? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yimbo, I can confirm. Crab Louie. It's his name.
I was,
You were not
yes!
wrong.
Nice.
112 Collective Crab Louie. That's it.
See, I didn't even have the confidence in my brain that I'm like, that was definitely it. I was like, all right, I'm sure it's the crab. There's no way.
Fantastic.
I said this before. You're doing great, Yimbo. You're doing great.
All right,
You're doing
thanks,
great.
John.
Yeah.
All right. John, do you have anything new and exciting? You know, like we're trying to go into these reveals. We don't always have to stick to Mezco stuff. I have Necas at my feet right now.
we could. I mean, I've got a whole backlog of stuff, but what came in this week, I don't know if you guys saw, is I got these from Does Machines 83.
Yeah, hang on.
Nice.
People need to
Ow
see
My
this.
Toes.
There we go.
Head sculpts, which
really nice,
are just awesome. And then it's a whole neck piece that pops out, but I'm just like kind of. I mean, they're just
That's so.
They're so good. They're so
Holy
good, and the
crap.
color like matches so well.
How did NECA not do that first? You like that now? I'm like, that should have just been a head sculpt in there. But I mean,
well, so I mean, like to be fair, like the video game figures came out before they started doing like the whole head swap things and whatnot. So like, I mean, like this is the regular head. It's got no, it doesn't like I half expected it to do the thing, like it does on the other one, but it's actually one piece connected to the neck peg.
Okay.
So I feel like they didn't have the variation, and to re-release them, I think they wouldn't make their money back on them. So
that is true. Well, no, I mean this is fantastic. I'm glad you tracked somebody down to get those. Holy crap!
Yeah, cool. They're a lot of fun, and I ordered all 4 of them, in case I ever wanted to do just one big Ow My Toes scene. But yeah. So
didn't they have for like Loot Crate the electrocuted one?
Yeah.
Was that a similar head sculpt, or is that completely different?
No, I think it was a whole body. And it was like, I think it was almost like a clear with like a paint on it. I don't have the figure yet. I've got to track it down. I wasn't gonna get the video game ones, and then so
as you do.
Yeah. So that's
Unworthy collectors in the house. What's going on, buddy boy? And George is loving those head sculpts as well. What's not to love? 88 looking dapper as always from Unworthy Collector.
Just trying to keep up. Just trying to keep up with Unworthy, man.
Now Emma Kinney, I'm going to bring up his. He's always throwing out amazing questions to on our stream. So I'm going to get to his question first. But just a reminder that I also threw to both us and in the chat, like if you've noticed collecting habits changing, this is a safe space for us to discuss that. Because again, I've said at the start of the show, like I've been in a, I don't know, very just picky mindset, very picky. But and McKinney, here we go. First question: What's one of your most recent pre-orders that you can't wait to have in hand? That's a good one. So, gentlemen, is there anything that you guys are waiting on right now? Thanks again, Emma Kinney.
I would say the recent Spider-Man wave. that the ML just announced.
Yes.
I did skip on. I only grabbed Andrew out of the Spideys, and then I grabbed everyone else. I grabbed everyone else. But I'm like good with my SHF, Toby and Tom.
Okay.
So, probably not going to scale well at all, but at least
He's tall though.
I have a question for everybody because did Green Goblin go up? Did Doc Ock go up yesterday? Were they available?
Doc Ock is Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say it's going to be like this coming week when those those two go up.
Because I had missed out. Like, what was it? Pulse. The Spideys were all sold out by the time I looked, and then Amazon, the Spideys were out. So like, I pre-ordered.
Oh, wow.
I don't have MJ, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna scoop up that MJ. I like that little, that look, and then I got the Murdoch because I just. I thought he looked. I know, whatever. Like people were saying things about the glasses. I was just like, oh, I need that Matt Murdock in my life. So I got those two, and I did want to get the Spideys, even though I bought the 3-pack. Like 88, I was like, I knew what I was doing. I was being a jerk. I knew this day was coming, and I still bought the 3-pack.
Right.
I don't know. I want to get all 3 Spideys, but I'm assuming that there will be another chance, right? Or did
when I was like just like asking around the community, like, hey, even some people have them in hand already, like overseas and stuff. So I was asking, like, is the new Tom Holland final suit body, is that even like a slimmer new body, or did they just repaint the thing? And people were saying it's a brand new mold, and I was like, well, that sucks for the people that got the 3-pack, because now it's like So
that was my one problem with the 3-pack was the Tom Holland figure, because he's very pretty, but it is just the same old Legend Spidey Buck, but with lines painted on him. But at least I had all the hands, and I was like, all right, I have Tom, but I don't have Toby head sculpts, and I don't have Andrew. But that new body, and they screwed me with that new body. It looks awesome.
The worst thing about those figures too is that you're like, well, I've got the 3-pack. Do I really need this?
Right.
For me, it's like, well, I want an Andrew head sculpt, which is why I skipped the SHF version of that.
Yep.
But I'm like, nope, $25 is still cheaper than it would be to buy a custom head. So I guess I'll just buy another Spider-Man.
Yeah, like I'm definitely gonna get all 3 Spideys again. I could justify it because Tom would have been the one that I'd pass on, and then they hit us with a brand new, like on that nice lower ab, upper crunch ball. Oh, it's so good.
Yep.
But yeah, so you guys. So who is in?
I'm in on the. I'm probably getting the Andrew. I'm definitely in on the Doc Ock and the Goblin. I think their head sculpts look awesome, and I don't have any of those movie. Actually, I have the old, like when Spider-Man came out, I have that Green Goblin. I'd actually be curious to compare it.
You have that one, or you don't?
No, I do. I have it like somewhere. Yeah, close, but yeah. And I have the Willem Dafoe one piece too. So, but yeah, I mean, like Machu just mentioned that we have those Andrew heads coming. But I don't know. There was something I just, I'm probably in on it. But to me, it was the Doc Ock and I know we got leaks of the Green Goblin, but those two were the big reveals that I was like,
for sure. Those are definitely the ones to get.
Yeah.
I'm even just off Williams head sculpt for the Green Goblin on the Marvel Legends. I'm ready to, like, once I secure my pre-order with that one, I'm just gonna get rid of the SHF one because the head sculpt is like ass compared to
I mean, I'm sure it's ass. I'm sure you're gonna be able to, like, I'm sure the SH Goblin's gonna be amazing, but
regardless. But I think I would prefer that, just like that smile,
Yeah.
ML is like a $70 difference too. That's
that too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm definitely in on that Goblin. I've got the third party Doc Ock, so I don't really. Though it would be nice to feel like I can have one that's not going to fall apart in my hands, but I mean, I'm pretty set as far as that's concerned. But I definitely need that Goblin.
Yeah. Well, here I'm bringing up this wave right now via our buddy Lago Figs' account. So let's so we can check these bad boys out. I mean, we've been talking about them. This seems to be everybody's favorite.
It's good.
Yeah, even Mr. Stevie, that was like, he posted that today. Like, yep, this was my favorite one of the group. Toby, like that Toby Legends body, you know, like I'm with everybody that said, you know, it's not the most physically flattering body of him, depending on looks.
Yeah.
But like he moves well enough, you know. So like I still like. I just wanted the head sculpt.
That head to me doesn't look as good as the Andrew or the Tom head, though. Like I think that Toby head is a little off. But I mean, it's still good for anybody that doesn't have the SHF and didn't have an opportunity to get it.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Andrew's head is also enormous. But like it's his hair. It's a lot of hair. So like it's so big though.
It's the hair. Yeah.
And then MJ.
I was gonna say I like the Zendaya. I think the Zendaya look it came out good. Like it's good. And I agree with you. I don't have an MJ. I'd love to.
So it's just that's just a perfect like. I told you guys like MCU. Like I have who I have. The newer MCU stuff really has to kind of like win me over. You know, like just for me to buy the toys. But Spidey and Guardians, I've been saying all along. Those were my last two franchises that would still really get me amped up, and these are the ones that I'm like, I want to get this whole wave. I'm gonna get the whole wave.
I don't know how I feel about this
man. So I know this is where I'm like I was excited, and then I'm not.
No, I had a buddy that's like, why didn't they make him look like a chicken nugget?
Yeah, like it's not nothing flattering about this.
It is uncomfortable to look at. And mainly because he's just like a smooth and naked dude.
Yeah, I don't have a Sandman, so I pre-ordered it.
You don't have any?
I actually think the comic book version or anything, or you just wanted
to make sure you had a Hayden Thomas. What's his name? Hayden.
That was amazing. I was kind of waiting for his head sculpt at least.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is what we're gonna get.
I mean, 88.
I feel like they should have just
probably gonna buy it.
Yeah. I mean, even the other two Spideys, right? I say I'm skipping on them, but like if I so happen to see them in store, I'll grab it. Because then at least like the pocket fig, right? If I ever go on vacay or go somewhere, I'll probably take an ML over an SHF just in case.
All day, every day.
You know, like so.
Dude, that's why I own both set. I'm gonna buy I literally am gonna just be screw it. I'm gonna have the SHF figures and then the Legends. Like there's no point to it other than that particular circumstance.
And then I won't feel like as bad about spending the money on it, even though I don't really want it. But it's just one of those things where it's like, if you own Jordans, you know it's not going to lose its value. So it's a Spider-Man figure, like Spider-Man Forever. You know what I mean? Like
that's right.
So
I hear that's the next movie.
But
what were you gonna say about this?
So I actually feel like if they would have done from like waist down, like almost like that the cannonball figure came with the explosion. Like if they would have done a like sand like pile,
yes,
I might have been more in, right? Like that would have been a cooler effect because then you could, to your point of like taking it with you, take it to the beach and stick it like, and all of a sudden it looks like he's coming out of the sand. I think that could have been a cooler piece, but yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, this character, I had the same reaction to this character in the movie. Right, where you're like, oh, okay, he's just sand in this, and I know why he couldn't be on set. And like, I get it, I totally understand the production side of it, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, I don't know. I like if he and maybe someone could paints the cannonball or 3D prints it, like that could be pretty cool. Like I could be persuaded then. But to just get it like this, the chicken nugget thing now, I can't unsee it. So
the chicken nugget, I mean, that is the
stick him in a Happy Meal. Maybe I'll buy it just to make that joke and have him coming out of a Happy Meal box. But outside of that,
it's nice
I spend more for less. So
he definitely could use a few more lumps. I think he's just like somebody ran tinfoil over.
A few more lumps.
This is gross. I'm sorry, but he looks like a scab. Right? Like,
it is gross.
I know. What is it? Oh, like I know. But that's what came to mind. I like the chicken nugget. Chicken nugget has supplanted that, but that was my initial comparison. I'm like, I don't like this, but it is. Peel that off. Yuck.
Was there any word or news about Electro or the Lizard?
They said they made hinted that they were working on it. They didn't say anytime, certainly not this year or anything like that.
Well, I mean,
it's going to be a 2-pack.
Of course, of course, there's a lot of speculation right now too with the packaging of Doc Ock. You saw that, right? That it says Spider-Man 2 as opposed to just No Way Home branding, like it's specific branded.
Yep.
Yeah. So Doc Ock is Spider-Man 2 look.
Even
I
think
are they doing that so that they can do a re-release with the colored
they should
arms?
I'm sure it's licensing for sure. Because what stream was talking about it? But even Andrew is I think it says Amazing Spider-Man. It's not No Way Home or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was probably to deal with the head sculpt being released with it, tied with that certain movie title name and all the contracts, whatever that goes on with that.
True.
Yeah.
And I wonder, does that come through Andrew or does that come through Sony?
Probably Sony.
Right? Because because No Way Home was an MCU film.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a Sony one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrew did. I mean, like there was still, regardless, we do know that Andrew had some sort of aspect to his likeness on these figures.
Yeah.
Like that was definitely, I mean, this is why SHL, right? Like I think he's the one that pulled it. So let's see. Wade's saying the head sculpt looks decent on Sandman. But the MJ definitely cool for some civilian fig fodder. Yeah, she looked good. I really dig the Jamie Foxx head sculpt as well. Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, I think they're gonna go back. This is printing money at this point, right? For Hasbro, like like here's a guy like me, for instance, saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna slow down on buying like the new movie figures. All right, screw you. Here's everything that you love, just retooled and repainted, baby."
Exactly. You're like, I'm out, and they're like, yeah, sure, you are.
Yeah, we got you.
You're never out. You're never out.
Just when I thought I was out.
Yeah.
They pulled me back in.
So I grabbed this guy today.
Oh, you found him.
Walmart. Yeah, I got him and
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, Bishop. Yeah.
How is
I
Bishop?
love that Bishop.
He's all right. Yeah, it's kind of weird because I was like trying to put his gun in this hand, and then I realized that the extra hands were like 2 trigger fingers. So he's got this open, basically trigger finger hand. I would rather have had a second fist, but he's cool. He's got his gun back there, and he's got the new Marvel Legend like double barbell head or neck. So he doesn't move much. It's going to take some cutting to get him to be able to move his head back a little bit. But it's cool. I mean, it's a nice figure. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome sculpt. That's definitely a figure on the legend side of things that I need for my, because I take so many pictures of my X-Men toys, but I love them.
Same here. So I have a shelf right there. Don't touch it.
I know, and I love X-Men. I just took them. So here's my funny thing. I had them in like a Yeezy shoebox from like again pre-kids when I had more money to spend on things. I had all my X-Men in there, and I just moved them to a clear tub. I'm thinking I can see them now. I'll get to them more. So that was today's organization.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I didn't get the cell shaded one, but I'm pretty sure this is the same without the cell shading. It's got the same head sculpt. But I've never had
the head sculpt was like right out of the cartoon. I love it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
The head
He's even got little stubble.
Oh, that's cool.
But I've never had like a regular animated or tiger stripe Wolverine. Like I made one. You see him back there behind my hand. I made one out of like the first appearance, like back there. And I just heard something fall. I used
I thought I heard something. Like all our spidey senses were like, oh crap.
Yeah, but anyway, like I used somebody gave me the head sculpt from the 3-pack. This is the first appearance body, and then I used the Heat Claw Wolverine arm pads to make one.
Nice.
But anyway, I'm glad I finally got one.
Yeah, and that is such an awesome figure. I have the animated one. That's one I'm still gonna buy anyway. I had my fingers crossed that they were there, but they weren't, and it was actually good because then I would have bought all of them and I would have been yelled at.
Yeah.
Just kidding. My wife supports me. I would have gotten the looks if I tried to buy 6 new toys today.
They're like, what?
I just said it's a new X-Men wave. What do you want from me?
Yeah. The nice thing is like again, these are all, it's great for anybody that doesn't have these, and they're all pinless and everything, so they're a little different. But like the Rogue is basically the same except for a different head sculpt. The Gambit's basically the same. I think his head sculpt's a little different, and he's pinless.
His hair,
and
like,
Storm is Storm is basically the same except she has like the 80s mohawk. So I was like, oh, I got that. I'm good. I just need these two. So
yeah, the Wolverine's awesome. I would probably get the Magneto too because I only have the AOA.
I don't have that version of Magneto, so I think that's like the only one I'm interested in that wave. But again, if I see those in store, or it goes on clearance.
You know, so 80. It sounds like for you, and even to me now, like I did buy some toys today. Like I didn't make it all September. You know, like I bought new toys. It was very nice to like get amped up. See something ooh.
felt a little dangerous.
Yeah, I was like, oh, all right. I guess we're doing this. So yeah, because it's been a slow month for me. So with this question, real quick from Agent Variant, like who's in on the HasLab? I've backed the Giant Man. So that's like nothing's charged. So like that's where I was like my one September purchase up until now. So we'll address that, and then I'll get into some Target stuff because 88. You're always my inspiration for the discount area. But yeah, who's in on the HasLab? Anybody? Because I thought this was gonna get cleaned up like immediately. I thought, all right, I'm back in it. I don't have to worry. Where are we? Or is it still only halfway?
I am so torn on it. I think it looks great. I love it. I think it looks really cool. Not sold on the tiers. Like, I don't know if I really need a Secret Wars head. Like, I have 50 scrolls and I haven't, I think I did one shot with them. Yeah. I just like, it came right after the Ghost, which the Ghost cleared this month, right? So that hurt.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I have Galactus sitting right here that I just, I just recently agreed to sell to Toy Father for, because it's sitting on my floor and I haven't done anything with it. So is Giant Man a character I really need? Am I really into I'm really torn because I do think it looks great and I do think you could have a lot of fun with it. But again, I don't know.
That's
the price point's great. Price point's great though.
So right off the bat, again, this is all like everybody's just got to do what they can, It's got to bring you joy.
Debbie Downer. I'm being the Debbie Downer here.
Things have to bring you joy, dude. Last time Galactus, I was able to just go, hey, that's a really cool thing. I would love it, but also I don't care. So one. I hate to say it, but the pull of owning a gigantic Marvel Legend, that's for me because I'm lacking. That's where my priority is compared to character like Desire.
Yeah.
I'll make it work, but I just want this big ass legend.
I get that. Yeah. I get that. And like, honestly, I know that I went in on Galactus because I missed out on the Sentinels and I overpaid for Sentinels. And the Sentinels were a no-brainer for me, right? Like, the morph shot, like that was Sentinels were a no-brainer. Yeah. But it spawned a whole spin-off series. So like the Sentinels were a no-brainer. But I definitely know that I went on Galactus because I didn't want the FOMO. So now I'm like, okay, do I really want Giant Man? But you're like, that's a good point though. Like, who wants a giant size Marvel Legend? Yeah. So go ahead, Simon. I cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh no. What I was gonna say is like, I know what you mean, Yimbo, because I got the Sentinel and it was the same thing. I'm like, it's just big. It's cool because it's giant. And there is something about that. I mean, it's the same with that Mezco mech. It's just like so massive. It's really cool to mess with. And then you get it and you're like, well, I only have so much room. And my diodes are all made about 14 to 20 inches tall, and this thing is like 3 feet tall. So what do I do? So yeah, I mean, I thought the same thing. I was like, this is really cool. But and it's cool to be. What I like is the positivity of, that's great for the people that want it,
right?
Of course.
But I don't think it's for me. And I think there's too much of the other thing where it's like that looks like ass.
Yeah,
I don't want it. Whoever came up with it should die. Like
God damn. I'm burning all of my Marvel Legends. How dare they?
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, our buddy Cal the Collector, he's 50-50, and that's the price. So for me, just again, like, because Simon, I'm with you. Like, that's why, this is our happy space. This is our, this is where we get to talk about stuff that we want, and then it's okay if we don't get to get it. We're not going to be jerks about it. This is why I like hanging out with all of us.
Right.
But yeah, like so Cal's 50-50, and then Wade saying size doesn't matter for sure. I mean, that's what it is. When the price point of $200 and also the lack of, see, like, I know that there's tiers, but it's not connected to other figures. Like, I just saw value wise, good for you guys. You did it. And like that also, like, all right, I think I'm gonna get a big legend. So like that's what it all came to a perfect storm in my mind, in my head.
Right.
So
but Yimbo, to your point where it doesn't, like, it's not super connected to other figures. I mean, it's connected to other things, right? The Avengers line that they're doing.
Sure, yeah.
There were a lot of people speculating at PulseCon that we were going to get a regular size Giant Man, Ant-Man, right? Like in that wave. I did think that they were going to try to like push it along a little bit. So I'm surprised by that. I mean, still, the reveals that we got were awesome, and there were some figures in there that I had no idea about, but they look awesome. Like, I have no idea what they are, but they do look really cool. Yeah, I thought that they would try to, I don't know, drive a little connective tissue there.
Where was the last classic comic Ant-Man? Was it the retro line? Was it the retro card? Was there one? Wasn't there one?
They just did like classic,
yeah.
There's an Ant-Man out now, but it's not. It's like future Ant-Man from the comic.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm gonna need to find like a regular sized Ant-Man figure now in that classic style.
They did that retro one.
Yeah, that one did the retro one. Okay, all right, I got to try.
Earlier this year, maybe. It feels like forever ago, but yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need that guy. Now I need that guy.
Yeah, that one's a good one too. Came out pretty well.
So George is in. Yeah, I'm in for the big ass Marvel legend. Wait, never heard so many arguments over how big something is in a while. Oh, thanks, Wade.
In the toy community, 6 inches is the average.
That's
average.
That's That's all we'll say. That's all good. The toy community is the best community. I wanted to real quick bust out over here. Give a shout out to 88. So each week, I basically, Ozzy, like say, I saw a thing that you were able to find. I tracked it down and now I get to share it too, but I always credit you, buddy. So here, these are your coffin flasks that you found. And these are awesome. What are you going to do about the top? Because it has the, like, are you going to cut it off or?
I did not pick it up just because I already have the casket of cruelty. So I was like, okay, I'm good on caskets. Because even then I would probably just go for like the what is it? The NECA Dracula set once that clearance is out.
True.
Just because I like more realism in the photos, even though they're just
these are very toys. Just like.
But I would think so. Now that you opened it, like it's cheap plastic, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I think your best course would probably just like heat up the top and then just cut it. Yeah, cut it with a knife, X-Acto knife.
Yeah, and these are like I'm thinking like this isn't going to be nothing fancy. But, this is just for the back of shots,
the shape.
Yeah, the shape.
But that is cool though.
And then hey, maybe
you said $3.
There was $3 for the two.
Yeah,
and you know what? Maybe I'll keep one. Just so I have trick or treating coming up at the end of the month.
Put a little cough medicine in there.
Yeah, you know.
Cough medicine in the coffin. Nice.
Scissor.
Any bourbon fans here? I am a fan of Bullet myself. That's my brand of choice.
Bullet. Nice. Bullet's my go-to.
Is it really?
You gotta try it. Yeah, Bullet's my. Bullet's like my. Yeah, you gotta try Basil Hayden when you get a chance, Yimbo.
Ooh, all right.
That's like my. I'm feeling saucy. You know. Like, I didn't spend any money on. I didn't spend any money on toys. I'm gonna go with this today. You know.
Right.
I'm a whiskey sour kind of guy.
Okay. All right. Hey, at least it's not soup. We're not talking soup, right, John?
I like tomato.
Oh man! Hey, look at this figure report to the house. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. We have been going. Oh, and Loco Lou, thanks for joining us tonight. So guys, I wanted to show you real quick because again, just Mezco buddies and frequenters of 5K toys. This is the Kai Labs. I'm sure you've seen it. Who owns it? Simon, did you buy this?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, so you're like, yeah,
Pretty cool.
I know what you're talking about. But you use it on Vaporoni, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
I think it looks good on Street Vapor, right? On the blue guy.
Yeah, I think it does too. I think the jeans look nice. Yeah.
And I threw on Eddie's boots, although Vapor's boots would probably work pretty well too. But yeah, I don't know. I think it looks neat. And this is the Turtles in Disguise hat.
That's a good add on.
Nice.
Right? Does that because I don't have the
really
bowler
nice.
hat because Vaporoni has the bowler hat that like completes the look of the outfit. And
do you have the pink skulls?
I don't have any pig skulls.
Oh, okay.
I just have cousin
say
Eddie.
they had a bowler.
No. Well, I'm gonna bring this back real quick because we have hey, it's the Macho Door. What's going on? The other Sentinel. Hello. Oh, I gotta move you guys around now. See, there we go.
Nice.
Now you're between two Sentinels.
Yeah, branding. Got to keep the brands. Got to keep it going.
Yep.
Branding.
What's up, Matt? How you doing, man?
Not much.
I'm sorry.
What'd you have there, Conan?
Okay, so this is the tree from Target or whatever, and Yimbo, you had showed me that the pot just pops off. So I just cut that spike off and then glued the top just like you were talking about. It makes a good base.
That's great.
Anyway, that was it.
I'm telling you, the Target section, if you are a toy photographer, which again, I know that most of us are, go check those out because they're all still there. Tonight, it was the tree trunk, it was the black trees, and those coffins. They were all there. So just
not at our Targets, but you know, that's
really,
fine. Or at least I didn't see him. I don't know much. Did you see him?
I didn't look for him.
Oh, okay. And they also,
I mean, it was
they
there
also
yesterday.
have like a pumpkin. Idiot! Did you see that pumpkin base? It's like a pumpkin that's cut in half, but then it has like a fill of like fake grass and stuff. It's another like display piece.
No, I haven't seen that.
I thought about it, but I stopped myself. Every once in a while, I gotta say no. Shroomi's saying, let's see, bullet with lemonade. Ooh,
It's damn good.
I gotta add some lemonade. I just usually go straight. I have one of those Death Star ice cube make ball things.
Yeah,
So I just drop a bit and I just let it do that. Do its thing. Wade Creek, Vapor looks pretty awesome like that. Wild West, yeah, Wild Wild West. Fun fact, that's one of the few songs I know like 90% of the words.
Me too, dude. Me too.
Yeah. Simon, oh my God. Legion's Con karaoke. Simon and I are doing Wild Wild West.
Yeah,
especially the beginning. Like sometimes people will just say like, I don't know. Somebody will say like, "That's wild" or whatever, and I'll just start going in my head.
You hit the
Rough Rider,
wicked, you know? Right? It's just immediately wicked.
Yeah.
Cal's looking for that tree trunk. So, all right, you guys aren't alone. He is coming up empty looking for it.
If it's not in the front area, your Targets are going to have like Halloween sections now too. So they sometimes put that stuff back there. Oh, okay.
All right, well, guys, I saw it today. So if I make another trip over, I can just pick you guys up trees. Matt, what about you, buddy? Since you are our latest addition tonight, so what's a recent fun thing that came in? Because
hold on.
Ooh, oh, that's right. That's what you've been working on.
Yeah,
that's what you've been working.
Move it around so that way it's not blocking everything on my on my desk.
And that is vintage series, right? So that's the 375 scale. Okay. Which again, I mean, I get those are I think about it all the time.
It's supposed to be for Boba Fett, but like I picked up this Jabba the Hutt in at a toy show. I think it was Woodbridge.
It came with the base and everything, or just the Jabba?
It came with the
Oh my God! I wish I was more music. We should have kept that going. 88. That should have been you, buddy.
Yeah, that was good.
Damn.
That was dope.
I need to take this and cut this into a whole new TikTok DJ.
That was awesome.
I
Oh
thought
my
because I'm opening this guy right now.
Oh, cool.
So I
That's
thought
amazing.
I just heard Machu start like I was like what? I was like, oh, everyone, all right, cool.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm serious. If we need to do this, I might need some help. So either from 88 or Chewy, somebody with some musical
All right, so
background, new intro, outro coming. Oh my god, that was too funny.
we need to make sure
That was an awesome song. Yeah.
we need to make sure the Machu clone robot isn't malfunctioning over there.
Oh god. I'm crying. That was too fun. That was because it was so perfect. The beat was perfect. It was. Oh god. All right. So we'll get Matt back in here as soon as he pops back in. Guys, I wanted to show you another little fun thing. Oops. So I can't find my original like first pack that I bought at ChrisCon. It's somewhere in my house. But they had everyone. I could have bought the whole set of these. I guess they're slowing down. You know, like they're available. They're there. It was here comes Matt. Hey.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, even Machu is so good that even when he screws up, he makes something amazing out of it.
I know.
Exactly.
The audio messed up, and we're like, "Damn, that was a sick beat."
It was fire. It slapped. It was a bop. It was. What else do the kids say these days? I don't know. But yes, I got some more of these guys. I don't know what I got for my little fourth guy, but I could have gotten all the 8-bit ones. I'm
That's
assuming
the 8-bit ones, right? Yeah.
Well, no, these are just the regular.
Oh, there's a regular. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'm saying I could have scooped up all 4. I mean, these are dangerous because this box is what, $15? So I wanted all of them, but I stopped myself. So I just got the one. Matt, what are you holding there? Is that your Darth?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's on its way.
Oh, is that that's the what do they call it? What is it called? The
Dark Knight or something? What is
The
it?
Black Warrior.
Black Warrior, that's it.
The third party.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's pretty dope.
Worth the price of admission?
He's a delicate figure, I'll say that.
Okay.
As Simon was pointing out, the third party Doc Ock, you're afraid of it to break, right? So like the only heads up I'll give you is that just be very delicate with moving its joints. I don't know what kind of articulation scheme it is in the arms. It feels very at first I thought it was broken inside.
Right.
But it still moves around.
Like he's
Same. That's why it went to me. Oh, so
no, there you go.
But you're like cut to me like, yes, I am broken.
Broken inside.
Move around. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
A little broken inside.
Still move around.
Should I microwave it first? Get it nice and warm.
I probably should have heated it up. Oh no, actually, I think heating it up might not help. It's kind of like the buck inside is like really poor quality.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's still
it's
on
funny.
me. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's funny on those things, like how quality the head sculpts will be, how good the soft goods will be. But it's like, and we use this 50-cent buck.
Yeah, the head sculpt is great. It comes with 2
Here
head
he is.
sculpts, 10 hands, and like right now I have the split blade, but he has the double sided. But he comes with like different kind. He has 2 different blades to use. Like this one is like, kind of like foggy, and then here's the. You can see that.
Ooh.
I actually really like that it's 2 separate lightsabers and not just like pop one out of the other side. Like, that's cool.
Well, you could, you pop them out.
You do,
but
it still has another. Yeah,
different. One is frosted a little more, right?
Wow. Yeah,
it's cool.
Frost your shelves.
I was thinking. I was waiting for like people to review that one because I was thinking about that one, but then I also thought like, why don't I just grab the what is that the third party ninjas? There was like a black, a white, and a red one.
Oh, I have one of those. Thanks.
Are they the same company?
No, is that PW Toys? PW?
No,
that I really like that ninja.
Yeah,
great.
Because I was thinking just grab the black one and then just put Darth Maul's head on that, and you got like a well articulated.
It's play one.
Okay.
So I think the ninja I have is PW Toys, right? Is that the? I'm asking the group. Isn't it?
Which one?
The ninjas, PW toys. Am I saying that right? Is my brain? I'm just checking out my brain still works. Okay.
I don't have the ninjas.
Okay, because I have one, and you know what? I'm looking at. I wish I can run over and get him, but
Well, Yimbo ran out to go get that.
Look at that face.
That's like the troll face right now.
Yeah. I will say I like the third party Loki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
that
Is
one's
that
really good.
Muff Toys?
Yes.
Yeah, Muff Toys is great. I thought so. Somebody was talking about the Batman they just put out, the Affleck Batman that you could order, and they were like, "Yeah, it's going to be a whole thing," and then it's just a head sculpt, or you can get like the neck piece or whatever. But I'm like, now I have to track down the Mezco, man. That's like, not going to do that. So,
I thought you were talking about the Mayfix re-release.
Oh yeah, Mayfax.
no, but I am going to get that.
But yeah,
I'm going to get that one.
gonna try to, is it up yet?
Yeah, it was on Big Bad.
Oh, whoops.
Big Bad Toy Store for those that don't know.
It looks like this. It's just a re-release, right? With the extra heads.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't really into it when the first release came out, but they're also doing the Nightmare version too, which I have to get. So
Right.
when I saw the movie, I thought it was really stupid, but because he was using a gun. But now I'm like, gotta have it.
Well, I need
Gotta
it.
have it. It's cool.
Well, now I need
Yeah.
it.
It's
Are
really
they
dumb? But I need it.
This re-release one, is it the grayish suit? I need to just find it, because if they're gonna do that
Yeah, I
one,
think so.
and we know what the black suit version is coming, then I might as well wait for the black suit version. Because
You want me to grab the one that I have?
no, please, Machu, just
I could make it. You said it. I could make it appear.
I know.
That's true, and you know, and Wade's here, so Wade is Wade keeps track of all the times Machu magically makes figures appear.
I
Right,
know,
Wade?
amazing, amazing. And then the ninjas that we were just talking about, it's V Toys.
V Toys. Okay.
Yeah, Samsonite.
Yeah,
That's it.
I said
You
the
were
word. I
way
think I
off.
said V Toys. Like I said V Toys. Like
Oh, you did? Oh,
You did.
sorry.
Yeah, is that, I thought that's what you were saying. I apologize, Simon.
How the hell would I know? You know.
That's yeah.
Yeah, you've lost all credibility, man.
Figures ass. Yeah.
Yeah, figures ass.
I just wanted to point out that hey, the Big Bad, does have the Spidey,
I'm on it right now.
the Spider-Mens that I missed out on
The
through
Spider-Man.
Amazon and Pulse, so they are up there. So
And then
I mean, they'll probably come back for another release, though, right? Like, I mean, or find them in the wild. Like, you don't think this is it, do you?
no, I think that I don't think that these are going to be gone. No,
I don't think I don't think they'll be gone, but I think it'll be hard to find it in the wild. I was actually debating on CMD, on CMD store.
Oh, to get these
like,
guys early too.
Yeah, when they get out early. But I'll just pre-order it on Big
Not a bad
Bad.
idea.
And then it looks like they put out some Infinity Saga toys too that they just like didn't promote at all.
No, they
Yeah,
did promote that.
They did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
It was a little while
here's
back. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's the gray
There we
suit.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think that's the best looking suit, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody else think the face sculpts are a little weird though? Like the
That's
yelly face.
you're
sculpt?
not the first person to say that. That's
Okay.
been
like that one, that weird
That
like
one
half
looks
smile one. That looks great. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
That-
I
go
agree
back
with
one
that.
more. Go back one more.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. Like what? Yeah, what's he doing there?
I mean, yeah,
We know.
Yeah.
It's got. It's what the amazing says to drink your water, right?
I'm glad I eat your fiber.
yeah. So the extra heads that you get are the two bottom ones because you didn't get the
Oh,
you didn't get
okay.
the unmasked. You had to actually buy the Bruce Wayne figure before
Mhm.
to get.
Okay.
And then they didn't have that screaming head.
Okay. See,
See,
I
I
don't.
like
I,
better
I-
paint applications.
yeah.
The screaming head honestly looks like Bale to me.
Yeah,
Mm.
a little bit.
Like, I don't-
No, I see
Yeah.
Affleck in that.
Yeah.
It just looks like I don't know it looks like a Christian Bale. I mean, again,
Well, we
probably,
can we can compare this because all right, I'm passing on this myself, but that's because I'm still waiting on the Mezco 3-pack. You guys know this because I say it every time it comes up. What are we waiting on for Mezco? The fucking 3-pack. That's every single time. Let me see if I can find it. Even if it's just the sold out one. I just want to compare the heads in it. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is it. Here we go. So we can see what wins.
That head sculpt looks good. Yeah.
That head sculpt looks good.
Oh, and instead of like the yelling, it's the Ben Affleck like pinching his, right, biting his like lower lip. I don't know how else to describe that. I mean, that's right. Maybe not biting his lip. Maybe. Yeah, gritting.
Yeah. He's not like trying to look sexy.
No, I didn't think he was. Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm waiting on. That's mine. God, I can't wait for this.
As far as like body sculpts go, I feel like the Mezco does look like it fits that Batfleck.
Yeah,
because around the internet or whatever, and we all know the
It's a
internet
little skinnier.
true. Yeah, and this new Mafex re-release one, supposedly like they bulked up the body. That's why his like head kind of like looks a little bit off, like a tiny bit off. But
Did they?
I don't know. That's just comments, who knows?
sure, right. Hey, it's
Simon, do you know? Can you
photo comments, Simon?
can you confirm, please?
I don't know shit.
Here we go. If we take that, what are you doing? There we go. Oh,
yeah.
Let's get that. Does he look good?
Are you going for it, Machu, or are you good with?
I'm sticking with this.
Yeah.
I already gave it like a dry brush.
So you painted that one, right?
Yeah. And then I
solid.
gave it a Harker Customs cape.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looks good.
So this is making me again think of toys that I'm waiting on. I still have to order Chun-Li. Did she go up yet? I know she was very soon. Ken? No, Chun-Li I ordered. Ken is coming out, right?
Yeah.
Ken is coming out. I think you can pre-order them on Monday.
Okay. I got my shipping from Jada Next for my Evil Ryu, so I'm super pumped about that one finally shipping. And I got my Deadpool and Bob 2-pack on the way.
Nice.
Still waiting on Chuckles for my comic, and then I'll have all of my exclusives that I ordered that I managed. So I'm super excited about that Deadpool pack. It's just warm. It's just I don't know. What can I say? I love Deadpool. But wait, can finally get Ben Affleck. There we go. We can finally get a good Ben Affleck head for all of our Daredevils. There we go. Then he calls to the Machu Bear. He always wins. Machu Bear always wins.
Speaking of Daredevil, I was like I'm trying.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, here, you're going to get the solo spotlight. Hold on. Here we go.
Like the painting is kind of still everywhere, but I'm trying to like make it. I don't know. I might tell myself, well, he's just got done battling, so he's dirty.
He's dirty.
Yeah.
He just got out of an alleyway.
And which figure did you use as the base for that?
The retro Falcon. The carded.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was going through all the figures that I'm like purging out, and I was like, okay, who has butterfly joints? Because obviously you got to have a Daredevil with butterfly joints.
Sure.
Right.
And yeah, this was like the closest, and everyone usually has like the sock feet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then Falcon had boots, so I was like, okay, this is Daredevil.
There you go. So I want to shout out your page. So again, if anybody here, if you listened to 88 on my stream or one of our cross streams before, but you haven't checked out his Instagram, he has reels where he's shown. We always cross the streams, though. It's fun. But I was gonna say, because dude, you have reels where you've shown off the boiling of the dyes, and you have your tutorials up there. So I just want people to know to scroll back through your reel page. You got some good stuff on there. So again, if anybody was interested in seeing what he's up to, who's got stuff to unbox? Anybody want to unbox some stuff?
I got those cybernetic ninjas from.
Did you pick them up? Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Okay.
I like those a lot.
The white ones or the teal?
I haven't seen the white ones yet.
Teal.
I don't know if they officially released.
Those are nice. Those are good figures.
Are they officially released though?
I think so.
I think
that's
just
what fell,
teased.
by the way, earlier is my cybernetic ninjas from Last Ronin.
Oh, don't leave it in the box.
No.
I think they're so good.
Yeah,
I still have to order the one in white. That's out now, right?
It went up. I don't even remember that going
It's
up.
on Best Buy. Jay told me TMNT 1987. He's
I missed this.
Wow.
no, I gotta.
Chase,
I'm
you're
like
supposed to be
freaking
a
out now.
turtle
Like I was
guy.
about to go order it like immediately, but it's not gonna go anywhere.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I missed this.
I do need to order him. Guys, tonight I lucked out. I got myself a ChrisCon clearance. So this was the set, like this whole all of these.
Oh, when we
legends.
went crazy.
When we went crazy, Matt and I were going up and down the East Coast just buying all of these legends that we found. And I stopped this was the one set that I stopped myself because I'm like, oh, I don't have any scrolls. Well, it paid off. 50% clearance, baby. So I'm gonna crack these open. So I'm excited. So if anybody else, this is a good unboxing time. If you're hanging out at home right now, if you're taking some pictures, let us know what you're taking. You want to unbox some toys with us? Hell yeah! You got the 50% off too? 27, whatever it was.
I never freaking opened it.
If you did, for anyone that did buy those at full price and it was relatively recent, go to your Target and complain.
So
like, give me.
I could do that.
So I was gonna do it today. My wife was like, she's like, our kids they weren't in the mode of day that me standing in line and going through the rigmarole. That wasn't gonna work for them. Mm-hmm. So I am gonna do it though, because I have pictures of like all of these clearance things. There was the Hulk pack, which I did own and open, but it's still scanned for full retail.
Yeah,
so this was the only one.
That's what we're doing right now, fellas. We're gonna open these up.
I bought this when it first came out because I was like, oh, I have scrolls, but I don't have a female scroll.
Yeah.
And then I just wasn't really stoked on the price and like not married to the characters, so I returned it. And then when it went on half off, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, so my Hulk, the Gray Hulk pack, there was one there.
It's still scanned for full retail, so I put that back. But I figure if I bring the photo proof, right, 88, you've had success with it. Just been like, look, and then if you look at my account, I bought these in July.
Yep.
Hook me up. Come on.
Yeah. Again, it's just
please with the economy and all.
Yeah. With the economy.
It's you're just being honest with them, and it's not like you're coming in all like, give me it. As a customer, I am correct, but you're just like, hey, look, like this is what's happening.
It's their fault for putting it on clearance.
With the Black Widows, at my Targets, they were still scanning full price, but I had posts, and there was a video too of oh gosh, I forgot his name, but he literally is scanning the Black Widow at his Target and it's half off. So I was like, is this enough proof you guys are like the same company?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the lady
so that does
like,
work.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta make a stop. Because that would actually just be really that would just be a fun, like a W for the good guys,
Right.
Yeah. Well, and it's
I would hope so. That's how I like to look at us, John. Yes.
I didn't say anything.
You smart.
It is a weird thing. Somebody put like, obviously Target doesn't have confidence in the toy aisle anymore because they only came out like 2 months ago or something.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. I mean, every time that happens, it's great for the consumer for that period of time, but it just means that it's going to be harder and harder to find stuff.
Yep.
I know.
As much.
Trust me, it's a very bittersweet like if I'm able to pull this off, I'll be happy. Again, short term, but yes, like I feel like it's been slowly not as full. Like the pegs is a little bit. There's just some gaps. We were flush for a while.
Ours is full of like that Ant-Man wave.
Yeah.
And then it's just eggheads and Electra Daredevils. And what was it? Who's the other one? Jessica Drew, right?
Jessica Drew. Yeah, Jessica Drew just started popping back up. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, at mine it was. They even discounted stuff from the new Marvels movie. Like,
wow,
hadn't even come
already?
out.
The movie hasn't even come out. Wow.
Everything on the shelf is 50% off.
So he is moving well, Matt. Look at that. But
his knees and elbows move well. It's just like. It's kind of like weird how you have to articulate the arms. It's not like you just got to be very fragile with it.
Okay.
No ankle.
No ankle.
ankle at all.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to figure out what to do with that. I might cut it.
Are there ankles on the V Toys Ninjas?
Yes. Yeah. You know what? Let me just. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. Hang on.
Wait, who makes
Yeah.
that?
Grab your
I have the
Grab
technology. Hang
grab
on.
your ninja and then put your screen next to Machu, and then you guys just hold it so I can get an idea. You just like hold it next to each other.
I like one thing I do like is that it scales with the SHF stuff. I have more Black Series than SHF, but the fact that it scales with that is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had them posed on my desk before, like Qui-Gon. I was debating on getting the Obi-Wan SHF, but I have the Black Series.
Yeah,
I'm just like, meh, with the Black Series one. I mean, it still works, but
I had the overly blonde Black Series Obi-Wan. He's like really blonde.
All right, we're good. We're back. You ready to see this bad boy?
Yeah.
There we go. So if I make this, so here, this one I'm gonna switch with that. So we're gonna go here.
Okay.
I think that buck might be bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. What does he scale with, Yimbo?
All right, let's see. So here's
Bombardment.
That's in a bin. I'm not gonna get that out.
What else do we need? Let's see.
Wait. I got an idea. I'll open my scroll.
Oh yeah, that's who's here. Yeah, I should probably be doing that. They're right
So
there.
would you say he's more Marvel Legends over SHF?
Ooh, you want that scale comparison? All right, we can do that. We can make this happen. Hold on. So there's that guy.
Don't knock over anything.
Well, you guys figure this out. I'm gonna jump. I gotta go do bedtime routines.
Yeah, you gotta do the daddy stuff, man.
Appreciate the invite, and
of course.
88, Machu, Simon, appreciate all you guys. Good seeing you.
You are welcome back. But otherwise, John, buddy, thank you so much for hanging out.
Check.
And if you just enjoy the rest of your night, man. Gotta go do the daddy thing.
Appreciate you all. I'll see you soon.
It's okay, buddy. Like,
Yimbo, I like hearing your voice go up continuously higher and higher. That
as he's saying goodbye.
Portion there. So he's like, all right, we'll see you later. Go do your daddy stuff.
And clicked out.
Oh yeah. I do SHF. Where's my SHF? I don't have an SHF. Like,
Give Andrew.
They're all. I just put them away.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean, I can get them up again, but
no worries. I mean, this is you have him next to an ML right now, and he looks like, well,
yeah,
he's hunched over, but
even if I stand this guy,
yeah, it's like even the Marvel Legend hunched over looks about the same height.
It's a Mezco Legends true scale. If that here's a. Since you have her open too, right?
Oh yeah, that's a weekend for.
But there you go.
Okay, so ML. Now in my brain, I'm thinking like I understand, screen accuracy with height and stuff like that. It's like, but in my personal world, would I see Darth Maul like bigger and imposing towards my series and SHF?
How do you guys see your Darth Maul? I don't see him as a particular like mass. I always kind of saw him more as like a like just a 6 feet
regular
Spidey Daredevil sized dude.
I see him as like toad height.
Do you
a deep cut?
You have him on the shorter side? I mean, I'd like just from that.
I think Yimbo misses
the
joke.
Well,
I do. I am
the same guy that played the toad.
Oh.
Yeah, that was way over. Oh, I should have known that. That was good, son. All right. I screwed that up.
It's not over your head. It's just stupid.
I got it. I appreciated it.
I should have caught that one. That was.
But yeah, you see where I'm going though. You think that would work as a Darth Maul?
I mean, oh man,
dude, which head are you gonna use?
It would just be the Black Series because I have like 3 different versions of
that. That's gonna be too big, I think.
Yeah.
So just so you know, like as Matt is talking about how that one is tough, this one is so fun to play with.
Like smooth. Yeah.
So, dude, and he can do just about everything. Ooh.
Let me take.
Ooh,
hold on.
you hear that?
Hold on now.
So there's a little. It crunches. I don't hope I didn't bring it. I don't think I broke anything. But this sword will come off, so I had to like tie that down. There you go, that little sword thing. But there he is. I mean, it literally is just puffy black pants.
Right.
We got these boots with the toe.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Burp, burp. And then let's see.
I thought about getting some of those. You kind of convinced me. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I've looked at these plenty of times, and like I said, it was a nice gift for my buddy Toy Father. Just randomly, he wasn't playing with it. It's like,
and Macho, you're showing that they're the same size as the Black Series.
Yeah, this is the same size as the Black, because the Black Series is smaller.
Let's check that out.
Bloop. Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
and Black Series usually fits in with SHF too.
Yeah. I think that's the one SHF line, and the Black Series they fit together pretty good.
Yeah, wow, that is close.
This Darth Maul is pretty good too. He moves really well.
Oh, that's the one that I've been looking at too. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
The gamer.
So that's the neck peg.
That's the neck peg. Yeah.
Okay. So it would take a little bit of work to make this work.
Tiny bit. I guess, because you're seeing it from the customizing eyes.
Yeah. So I'm really glad you guys are helping me.
This is good. Yeah.
Manifest the idea right here.
I don't know if I would like as
That's
a
cool
customizer
concept though. Even if you just did like the ninja thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I want to. I would use that ninja though, because those are nice.
Yeah, that's the other part. I'm like at a price point. I'm just like, am I just burning money?
How much are those ninjas?
I want to say 50 on 5K, somewhere in that range. So reasonable, and you know.
Well,
but then you get into the question of, like you said, like see 88. You when you look at your customs, like you are taking characters, and I mean it's just basically what the MCU does, but like you get to design and put your own spin and ideas on, so like every custom that I've seen you do, it has your 88 style, like your choices. So you would be paying like 50, and then whatever,
right?
But then it's like your Darth Maul.
Right, exactly. That's kind of like what I was telling Chewy in one of our discussions was like, I'm trying to dwindle my collection down to like where I just have what I think is the most like pristine version of that character, and then I'll just have all the like people they beat up. You know what I mean? So if I can create like a Darth Maul that like moves awesome, it's people in photos, people be like, oh, that's a Black Series head, but like, oh, but what body is that? Like, that's not. I can't find that one. Oh, but I can, because he's gonna give me the recipe. Yay, thank you. But I'm also like, that would suck. I spend the $50 on this ninja, and I'm like, sweet, and then I put Darth Maul's head on there, and it's like too small or too big. I'm like, damn it.
Right.
I don't. Yeah, I think the head on that is much big, because it looks like it's the same size as this figure.
Yeah.
And this is a lot larger.
Right. So
I wish I had a Darth Maul to throw it to pop on just to try it.
The other option,
I wonder if no, I was gonna say, I wonder if like Snake Eyes body or something that moved a little better.
Think about Snake Eyes also. This figure actually moves. This Black Series one, they have it on GameStop. The torso moves really well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Is it on like a ball?
Yeah.
Nice.
And so this is more of like the Rebels look, right? They said it's the gamer version, but I think this moves better than the Clone Wars Darth Maul, where he's wearing the brown. And it definitely moves better than the Phantom Menace Darth Maul.
Maybe I'll just grab that one, get some soft goods, and just start over.
And where was he? Where is he up now? Is he currently
GameStop?
Oh, it is GameStop. Okay.
Yeah. And remember when I bought like 11 figures for like $100?
Yes.
This one.
Was it really? Oh, all right.
Was it from that bag sale, or just because you had like coops?
It was like buy one get two free. So I bought a bunch of troopers, and then like, I'm like, they have the HK droid, and then I'm like, oh, they have this Darth Maul, which I really wanted. So
Yeah.
and I forgot about. I ordered this one.
By the way, we have some more chat we're going to catch up with, but we have another question coming in. So think about your answers here. If you guys have a favorite furry figure in your collection, for example, King Kong, Beast, Chewbacca.
I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I was like, are we talking about personalities?
Right.
What they're into?
I like that. Wade Create, he's saying, love that red 88, great shading.
Oh,
The select guys in the house, what's going on? Thanks for joining us tonight. Cal said, I got the Doom 2-pack and the Banner Hulk. Nice job. I'm assuming you mean on clearance. Those are great packs.
Yeah.
I really was hoping for the Doom today. I'm happy I got something on this like deep clearance, but I had been looking at the Doom pack. Let's see, the Hulk Banner 2-pack I had to return. It got figure swapped.
Boo.
Has that happened to any of you guys lately? So far, I've been like, but I did think tonight, I was like, I got to check the tape. And I'm like,
yeah, I go
Yeah.
crazy with it.
Okay,
If there's
lucky.
multiples, like for the
Mhm.
Black Widows that I bought, I was like, okay, there's
Yeah.
like 5 of them left. I've like, like
yeah,
waited it out and then looked at the tape. I was like, okay,
Look-
they're all the same weight, you know?
Wait, how many Black Widows did you get?
I got 2
Oh, good.
because I don't
I
need
was
all
gonna say buy
5.
more than one.
Huh?
Buy more, at least buy 2, right?
Yeah,
Because
because
that
it's
book
half
is really
off.
good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that buck. So I'm planning on doing like a, you know, trio or whatever, like just different heads on them and call it good.
Let's see. Wade saying my target was picked through, so I got a McFarlane Plague Spawn Fig and Johnny Cobra Kai Power Ranger for super cheap. There you go.
Nice.
All right. Hey, it's always nice to
Putties.
get those wins.
Yeah,
The putties
like
were
his-
on discount.
figure finds.
That's right.
I don't have.
Avocado.
Yeah, I don't have any. I didn't have any of the putties, and they had the Cobra Kai putties, like the skeleton ones, which are pretty good
Oh,
for
I
$13.
missed out on
Those were on discount too. Nice.
At mine, anyway.
Wade's also digging that Ninja Mall. Great idea. Henrock 112's in the house. What's going on, Henrock?
Yo.
And fellow boomer, 78 points. What's going on, buddy boy? How you
Sup,
doing?
nerds?
I need half off BW2 for customs. Yeah, the black one for customs. Yeah, mine were gone. There were a few, at least at the store I went to today. I was hoping for an extra widow. I have the one. She's still back me somewhere, floating over my shoulder.
Yeah, it's a great fig.
But yeah, I'm gonna. So you guys cracked open these scrolls or what? Are we getting these guys open?
I opened it so that way I could compare the third-party mall.
Yeah.
Nice.
Simon, did you get these scroll pack or no?
No, I didn't. I didn't grab them. The only from that line that I got was Hawkeye because I didn't have one, and then I got
Nice.
a Banner 2-pack.
Not yet. That Banner 2-pack, man. That Hulk is awesome. I wish the Banner was a little bit better, but
Yeah, the Hawkeye's worth it just for the Sky Cycle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the soft goods cape too.
ooh,
Yeah.
I saw Jay's Figs do this just real quick. Sorry, with the Hawkeye.
Yep.
But I know Machu. First of all, if you want to go pro level, pro tip is Machu doing an actual string mod to his. But I did find Old Man Hawkeye, and like I said,
I was
Jay's
looking for
Fig.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah. But he posted about it today too. But yeah, it's the fact that it is just a pulled string. Like, there you go.
Right.
Don't forget about this if you have that new Hawkeye. That's all I'm saying. Matt, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, like with the Hawkeye, I used what was it, a bendy wire, so that way it's just always in that pulled back.
Nice.
And then I used one of Doctor Strange's hands because it's like it's like a weird,
It works.
it's like
Yes.
it's pulling back on the arrow.
Mhm.
Don't forget that Old Man Hawkeye also has that kind of hand arrow hand, like the release thing that is for. Yeah, so it's just funny how
Also if you guys picked up the Hawkeye, the MCU version,
Yes.
his purple, like very similar to the purple on the new comic Hawkeye.
Yeah, I did see him in a bin back there when I was cleaning up a little bit.
There are
Yeah.
weird oversights like that. Like, why would you not include that with your
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
bow
Because
and
it's
arrow
Hasbro.
guy?
Hasbro's a evil corporation.
Yeah.
I mean, on one hand, you have to think that there's conversations of like, well, guys like us have those pieces already,
Right.
But like, I'm always gonna go down to like, I'd rather have backups, number one, and also like, again, we think about the consumer first. which would be like someone could be picking up their very first Hawkeye.
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
specific.
Mhm.
I don't know. What are you gonna say, Matt?
I was gonna say, if you're gonna say your very first figure, Hawkeye would not be the very first.
Well,
figure.
no. First Hawkeye.
Gotta get Hawkeye.
Yeah.
But also, like, who knows about like the costing, right? Like, I know like Valaverse talks about it a lot. Whenever each project that's being released, each figure like gets a
Mhm.
budget. So maybe
Right.
it would have cost $5 more just to like put that
Just to
extra
have
hand
that.
in, and
Sure.
it would have cost nothing for them to just have these regular hands. You know?
Yeah, and here he had
Mhm.
another set of hands too, right? Like, it's not like he just
makes
came with the
sense,
sea grip
I guess.
hands.
The
Yeah.
Hawk, yeah. Because even like some like the 2-pack with Thor and Destroyer, like Thor only
Mhm.
comes with like one other hand or something, I think.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, why can't I get Two-Fist? You know, like
I know, and it's like you said, 78. He's saying it because Hasbro. Yep. He said $5 more.
I mean, sorry, I'm just throwing numbers out there.
No,
right?
I mean, if it's like $5 more, you might as well just buy this third-party mold. There's 10 hands in here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think you bet 50 cents.
Yeah.
We got it. Come on. So,
No, we're talking about Hasbro. It's
yeah.
it's $5. It's $5,000. No.
So this is a neat set. So, God, it drives me nuts. We kind of hit on it before, but this is like the perfect figure example of what we were saying at the start of the show. Like, I have such a hard time enjoying female bucks from Legends after Black Widow. That sounds so weird. You get what I. All right, let's start this over.
I don't know, man. What are you doing?
That
with
sounded
it?
like hate speech, man. I don't know if we can support
right.
this.
No. Let's go back into it. Rewind. It's okay. The female Marvel Legends bucks, single arm, right? Like the top.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over this buck, and having the Black Widow now opening this one. It just again is
Spoiled.
Like, yeah, I'm spoiled. Thank you. I wasn't trying to be weird about it.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
Giving you a hard time.
Yeah, no, I don't get. I just don't understand. Like, well, okay, I get that they're going to have these moments where like a figure was designed to put it in production or whatever, but they'd already redesigned the Lady Bucks not that long ago,
Mhm.
Right.
because they even before Black Widow they had redone it, right? With what's her name, Screech or something?
Yeah.
Not Screech.
Oh,
Shriek.
Siren? No, Shriek.
Shriek. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that came out last year. So, I know it takes a while for production, but that shouldn't be the same. I'm sure that they already had a Spider-Woman and it already looked like that.
Right. Yeah, she's not. For me, this is not the highlight of the set.
Right.
But I
No,
kind
well,
of.
It's not a very flattering pose, that's for sure.
Well,
Oh, no.
what? She's also not fun to play. Like, this is not fun to move around.
Well,
Choose your words.
You also notice the trend in their 2-packs too. It's like usually one figure is better than the other one.
Oh yeah, you buy it for one of the figures in the 2-pack.
So so I
Yeah.
feel like it's almost like them just squeezing the last bit of toothpaste on their old bucks. They're just like trying to get as much money out of it as possible before they archive
Yeah.
it forever.
Yeah.
The only 2-pack that I probably bought both figures for was the Doc Ock and Aunt May.
Mm.
Nice.
That was a good 2-pack. That is a good 2-pack. I'm torn about the going back and getting that Carnage and Black Suit Spidey 2-pack and the Mary Jane and Goblin. I have that Goblin, but I have a Mary Jane, but I don't have that Mary Jane.
Do you have the retro carded Goblin, or do you have?
I have the retro carded, yeah.
So the one in that 2-pack doesn't have the scales.
Yeah, that's what I remember you telling me. So it's like not so I'm not buying it for him then. I'd be getting it for Mary Jane, but I think I could
Right, but
pass
that
after a
head
look.
sculpt is really nice, though.
The head sculpt is definitely nice because it's not looking like this, like the retro
Yeah.
card.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's why I made that. I kit bashed both goblins together.
Mm.
And
Right.
That was great.
Which one? I used the Ben Reilly buck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good kit bash. That looked really great.
Thank you.
By the way, I really like the green. The green
Yeah, the
lightning
effects
on
are really cool.
the green and yellow go. I mean, like
They go well together.
That's just the Emperor's hand, right?
Yep. Power.
I'm pretty sure. Something like that. Or maybe from oh god, from Ghostbusters.
So Yimbo, you have the SHF Andrew, right?
I do. Yes.
Okay, so I have to paint you one of the
Yes, please.
neck pegs. So here, this is how it looks.
Okay.
I still have to paint it though.
Hold on. Here we go.
And where are these heads from?
Fat clone.
Nice.
That's good.
Looks great.
So I just got to paint the neck piece because he didn't paint the suit part.
From
Right. Okay.
From this distance, it looks like he's trying to figure out who farted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
That
great.
looks- It looks so good. I mean, like, oh, I can't. I'm very excited for that because I'm still currently Andrew headless.
And
By
he
the way,
comes with the mask too. Like I have to paint that also. That's gonna be a bitch.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
By the way, 78 points. He wasn't even just complaining about Legends Female Bucks. Now he wants MJ. First step is admitting you have a problem. I'm well aware. Thank you, 78. I am well aware. I do have a problem.
Yo, all of this, all of these live streams, this is therapy, guys.
Like this is that's all this is, right?
You should just give 78 a link because he's always jumping in.
That's true. Oh, you know what? I do have to actually plug something on Wednesday. So we know Wednesday, Between Two Sentinels goes live at 8:00. Matt, while you're here, special guest this week for you guys. Who's coming up?
Oh, for us.
Yeah.
We got Dwayne Shoots Toys this week.
So you've had him on in the past.
Yes.
Dude, he just did that ridiculous Outcast.
That's
real.
It was so good.
Hey, you guys see that? For the record.
Oh yeah, that was nuts.
That was nuts. And then 78 at 8:45 will be joining us on the Toy Pick Community Top 10. He just did a 2-year diorama building career retrospective. So if you guys have seen, he's been posting reels and stuff. It's awesome. He's been nominating photos. So I think he's had some winners from this Friday. Anyway, so he's going to be joining us. So that's going to be Wednesday.
Nice.
So, but yeah, 78. You also, if you ever do want, the only reason I wouldn't do it now is because we're approaching 10 o'clock and it's my bedtime.
Yeah.
And I am being a brat about that. Not that I don't want to continue. Look at all the stuff that I wanted to open Last of Us 2, my 2-pack. I had toys. I wanted to open up more toys, but I should be responsible. I was going to crack open that gargoyle, and then this was $12. What do you guys think? Did I do okay? Should I have gotten this? The Stranger Things
Worth it for the accessories alone.
Yeah.
Right? $12.
Yeah.
Probably do something with the head sculpts too.
Yeah. Like that, the turtle, like Raph, I'll probably never play with, but Hopper for background. And
Honestly, I think that some of those Playmates, those like the articulation's not so bad on those. They use that same body all the time, but I was genuinely, besides the freakish appearance of the head sculpt that came with the new like trench coated movie figures.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, this body moves pretty well. Like it's kind of disappointing that they don't spend a little more time on the figure. But I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah, I mean, there was at one point I had all 4 sets of the Stranger Things like in my Target cart, like in the app. There was a sale, like, but it wasn't $12. I wasn't down to 12. I think it was going to be like 12 each a figure. This is $6 a figure. Now I do want the rest of the team. Damn it, I want the other kids. Because so many guys like Rumba Toys, our buddy, uses these figures with 11 and Dustin for like wrestling crowd. Like the.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, then for that price,
Yeah.
that alone, that's worth it. Going back to guests, did you lock in a super action?
Yeah. Wait.
What day? No, just based on the date you told me. I haven't. I'm gonna be following up, or maybe Chris. So that's coming up. What day did we say that was gonna be?
The Wednesday after. So
which
maybe
is
the first Wednesday of October, which is whatever that is.
I should probably look. I even wrote down all these notes and everything. Hang on a second.
I think it's like
The
the
fourth?
second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth.
You got there. You got there.
Really?
Yeah. All right. So 78 this week, the following Wednesday, which is the 4th. You were right. That's right. 10-4 is going to be
Potentially
super action stuff, which is awesome. Again, Casket of Cruelty, Bag of Violence. This is the arcade cabinet that's coming out. So super pumped. And then on October 18th, well, we're getting to talk to Stevie, but before that, you guys get to talk to Mr. Stevie.
Yeah, the week after next week of this. coming week.
Hell yeah!
2
So
weeks.
Stevie's going to be making the rounds. So
Mhm.
get again, if you check out all of our different streams, which of course I'm going to recommend, that's going to be a lot of fun. So we have some cool stuff coming up. Unparalleled Universe. I'll be there on Friday, October 6th. I can't wait for that.
nice.
So that's going to be awesome. Get to hang out with the Wade crew, and that'll be it for tonight. Right? I'm trying to think of plugs. I mean, go look at Simon's pictures of that freaking sluggo.
Yeah.
Go buy
Is
a-
it
go
still
buy a
available?
Sluggo. Yeah.
Go buy
Yeah,
some.
Yeah.
it's still up.
I'm gonna pick that up.
It's good, man. It's a good one.
Did
All
you?
right, so-
did any of you get the female Hydra and
Ooh.
No, how
Shield
is she?
pack? I mean, like, it's the newer body, but like still limited compared to Black Widow because of the torso.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is it
She
the
looks
Quake?
good.
Is it? Yeah. Is
She
it the
looks
Quake?
great.
Yeah,
Is it the Quake body?
yeah.
Okay.
That's
she looks
awesome.
dope.
She does look really good.
She looks great.
So you have Bob with you already got the Deadpool 2-pack?
No, so the Bob head came in another pack. I forget which pack it was. It was a
Okay.
Deadpool pack with the scooter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you
I
just
never
put
had
it
that.
on. Yeah, you just put it on the Hydra body.
That's fantastic. 78, dude. That will be a future episode. Again, these toys aren't going anywhere, so I'll be doing that. Jukebox Hero. So, dude, 78. I'm glad that you're getting a Dio. My Dio is currently in Massachusetts, so I have to wait for my 78 points. But I'm super excited for Toy Father and No Chewing to play with theirs. Wade Create, best part of the week is hanging out and listening to all you fellas just chilling chat. Happy to be here. Thank you, Wade. Those are the nice things that it does mean a lot. It goes a long way. So thank you very much. And then that Hydra girl is sexy.
She's a criminal. Criminals are hot.
Hey, last question. Anybody get Red Death from Four Horsemen?
I did.
Yes, you did?
Yep.
Yeah, look at you. All right. I did. I also
Wait, the mask, right? The one
the
that
Mask of the Red
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
Yes.
The-
Yeah. Figura Obscura.
Yeah.
I love teaching Poe. So I'm coming up again October,
Yeah.
baby. Spooky season. So I bought the crap
Spookies.
out of that. So Simon, did you get it? Red Death?
No,
No?
no, I
Okay.
did not.
Hey, you were staying in the lane. You were in the Mezco lane right now. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's
we
good.
get it. We get
I'm
bro.
patting you on the
I-
back. This is a good choice. Look,
Yeah.
I'm rubbing you on the back. A good choice, buddy. Nice.
He's
To
saying
answer
no.
the question, to answer the question that we started all this, my collecting habits have changed because I didn't immediately jump on
Yeah,
a figure
yeah.
obscura. I've only got one. Even though I'm going to Legion's Con, like that is
Mhm.
the only I have the Headless Horseman. That's it. That's the
Okay.
only Legion I have.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I'm going to this thing, but
So
to
Simon,
meet
you
all
are
guys.
confirmed. You're
You-
coming.
You can hang out with us.
That's
Yeah,
the whole
I'm
point.
just
Simon,
going
you're
to be
coming.
a follow along.
Dude, that's all it is. It's going to be 2 days of us chilling, surrounded by toys, and then we talk through. I mean, most of our purchases. We usually
we're
come
just gonna
back
be,
to
like,
the group.
supporting each other.
Yeah. Oh, Simon, because I knew you were like talking about it. But we're locked in. You're coming.
Yeah, I mean, I reserved my hotel way back when, and I have a ticket, but it was always like, you never know. But yeah, just got to
Well,
book the
good.
flight, and then I'll be good to go.
Dude, I'm so excited. You ready for
Me
a
too,
big
man.
hug? I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you now.
Actually, that was the thing. After meeting Jay last weekend and going through the whole thing of like visiting him at the hospital and meeting his whole family and all that stuff, I was like, you know what? I think I'm good for me meeting some fellow nerds and like random people that I talk to often, but I haven't met in real life. So
You have till
it was like,
November.
it can't
You have
get
time.
weirder than this.
November.
Yeah.
November.
It can't get weirder than this.
Yeah, we're all good. Here we go. Real quick. So let's see. 78 said I did the bug too. 88, you fly to Legions too?
Not this year.
Still talking to wifey? No? All right. That's okay. We'll get you one of these years.
Are you
Selling
going to-
Playmates.
Are you going to Designer Con?
No, I didn't like reserve or look into any cons this year. It's just been way too crazy with work, and then the big vacay was the late honeymoon that we're about to take to Italy.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm just like
yeah.
nest egging or nesting money for that.
Smart.
Well, it's good stuff. By the way, 70, I'm just loving this exchange of sup boomer chewing. Hello, fellow young person. So, gentlemen, I'm going to throw this out. Simon, you have a wonderful, wonderful show to plug on Wednesdays. Like, again, this account, you guys crack me up so much. Even following you guys on Threads, like, but it's the Wednesday pull list. If I got that right.
Yes,
show,
yes,
Simon?
yeah. That's
Your podcast. You have
that is my
a comic.
comic.
Okay. Trying to get the plugs out, baby. Let's go.
What show? Yeah. Yeah, my podcast, Wednesday Pull List, comes out every Wednesday. So
I wanted to throw out, I'm borrowing like the whole concept of breakfast bars from Wade. I know he's still doing it, but I love that it's just the whole thing is getting back into reading comics and reminding other people that comics exist. So Teacher Yimbo is throwing out that I am going to host on, I don't know, one of the last 2 Sundays of October, a book club, and we'll go in as deep as we want, but I want to revisit the long Halloween. So if anybody's down and everybody wants to join in, and not just in the chat, but if everyone wants to come on the stream and have a little book club talk, I think it'd be fun, right? Once a month. So it'll be that 3rd or 4th Sunday in October.
Have you watched the movie? The animated movie?
I didn't, but now that would actually be a fun little piece to that, right? If I assign both parts for homework, read the book and then watch the movie, and we'll come
the
talk
movie
about it.
2 parts.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, if I would love to watch it again because I love all of the DC movies, and this is what all I want is them to adapt like all of the Tim Loeb stuff, you know, like or Jeph Loeb, like just make this for video, you know, like I'm see, this is after 10 o'clock. My tongue stops working. My brain starts shutting down.
It says popcorn and cocoa.
Yes. There we go. Yep. Hashtag Yimbo Reads Everything. That will be the plan. So let's keep that. I will be posting it onto my community tab on YouTube. I'll be posting it onto Instagram and all that other good stuff. 88. Anybody? Anything you want to plug for us?
No. Links in bio on the IG. I don't really have anything I've just been working and rehearsing with the band, so nothing really.
Well, tell us the name of the band again. Just they're on Apple Music, they're everywhere, Spotify.
Confer and the New Creatures is the name of the band.
It's great. Definitely go check it out, guys.
Link in bio.
Oh my God, 78. What are you doing? And I was made his fan. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, right. So again, I'm not trying. I'm going to straight up tell Wade that I'm going to be doing this when I am on his show on the 6th. But just Yimbo's book club, the comic book club. It'll be fun. And again, Simon gets to host a book club every Wednesday. Again, it's a great podcast. Go listen to. And that'll be that. So everybody, thank you so much. We're all good. We're all good. I love you, fellas. Thanks for joining tonight. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday night. Thanks for watching the show. We'll see you later.